Hey, welcome back. I'm Carissa and this is Carissa's Garden. It's a beautiful day here in South Central BC, Canada. So I thought I would do some more winter sowing. And this time I'm going to try a new method. I've been doing the milk jugs previously, but this time I would like to get more done. So in my impatience, I thought, why not try trays that have drainage, and then I will have to somehow cover them with plastic, but allow the water to come in. So it's a modified winter sowing method for me at least. But I'm thinking I can get a lot more out of my area, because the two types I'm going to be doing today are Shasta Daisy and Chrysanthemum, which are both perennials in my area. So the theory is that they will reseed here in our area and grow in the winter. So I think they will be good candidates for winter sowing. And I picked these up for about $3 a piece, and one is 150 and one is 200. So good bang for my buck. And yeah, if I can get a ton started in each tray, I think why not? So here's my second tray. These are just leftovers I had. I bought some petunias last year from a local nursery, and I saved these, and I'm so thankful that I did, because I think this will be great. Because the other way, you know, typically seeds come in these types of trays, or sorry, seedlings come in these types of trays that don't have drainage. So this is perfect because it is a little bit more substantial as well, the plastic here. Because this soil is pre-moistened and it's quite heavy already, and I think it's going to do fine. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to find a method to cover these to get the humidity and the warmth to stay. But I'm hopeful that this will work. Yeah, so I am going to start with Shasta Daisy. I have these in my garden already, and after they bloomed last fall, I think, my daughter and I pulled the dead heads off and sprinkled the seeds around, and they self-seeded very, very well in my flower bed at the front of the house. And yeah, so I'm pretty hopeful that this is going to do well for me. So here's my tag, and I will pop it in here and plug them in. All right, Shasta daisies are done. And now I'm going to do the chrysanthemum. So these are Robinson mix. And I was surprised that they were hardy in our zone. They are hardy in zones 3 to 7, which surprised me. I always thought that chrysanthemums were only annuals in our area. So this was a good find. Yeah, all right, I will pop these in and catch up with you in a minute. So chrysanthemums are done. They are in their cell trays. I just wanted to show you their seeds. These are seed coated, but they are just the most unusual looking seeds because they are coated. But just, you don't often see that. This is typically what the seed coating looks like on a seed. So that's definitely pretty funny looking. I guess similar to a hollyhock or even bells of Ireland. They are just the funniest shaped seed. Yeah, so part of the fun is comparing all the different types of seeds. Yeah, so these are done. I'm going to put them somewhere out here and cover them and hope they work. I will keep you updated on how all of my winter sowing is done. So far, nothing has sprouted, which I'm pretty sure is normal because, you know, everything's dormant right now. Nothing's growing. So yeah, I'm not going to be discouraged about that. I'm sure by next year when I'm doing this, I'll know when they're sprouting and everything. But yeah, I don't think it's normal that they would be sprouting now. So yeah. All right, I'm going to take you on to my next job of the day. All right, I found a spot for my other winter sowing method just down here by my barbecue. And while I was over here, I noticed an arrangement I made last year and left it out here in my laziness. But I noticed, since I'm in seed starting mode, my eyes picked up on this. and I noticed my allium flowers that had dried, so now the seed heads are there. So I might try and plant these. I'll show you one. So I might give that a go and see. Yeah, I can still see some of the seeds. I wonder if some birds helped themselves to this, but there are definitely still some seeds left inside of those blooms. So I'm going to give it a go and see if I can plant some more alliums, because these were a lot of fun to have in the garden, and they're deer resistant and beautiful, and these seeds are free, so why not? All right, here they are. Oh, special guest, this is Cece, our black lab. Anyway, I chose to do saran wrap because it's on hand and it's convenient and whatever, it was here. So I just punctured a few holes to make sure each cell did get some moisture. And yeah, I hope these will work out well. And I did stick the allium right in the middle here, and this will be a future reminder for myself when I wonder what this is, right here in the middle, because they are not marked. So yeah, I have my chrysanthemums and my Shasta daisies and the allium in the middle, and I cannot wait. I wish I could just press fast forward and see what they are like in a month or two. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be thanking myself. Fingers crossed. All right, last task for the day is Snapdragons. I already started some from Floret, the sherbet mix, and I found these, an impulse buy. They are magic carpet. Similar colors, I would say, but this was such a good deal, and they say they bloom from June to frost. So do you know what? I'm gonna do more Snapdragons, and I don't think I'm gonna be regretting that. Anyway, I'm going to do the soil blocking method again, because the snaps that I did start a few weeks ago are doing fantastic. Yeah, and I did cover them with vermiculite, which I thought was a no-no because they need light to germinate, but they are doing fine. So I guess that little bit of vermiculite didn't hurt them at all. In fact, it probably helped them. So yeah, and they do not want heat, so no heat mat. Pretty easy going for seedlings. And yeah, I'm going to get going on that. So my soil blocker is new to me this year, and I'm trialing and erroring it. All right, that is 20 right there, but of course you cannot see. There is 20. My seed packet is for $250, which is why I said it was such a good deal, for $3. Like the Floret ones are stunning. There may be a softer mix of pastels, whereas these are a little bit brighter. But I think the variety will be so nice. Yeah. So I'm going to fill this tray, and I believe when I've done this tray before, it was about 180, which will be perfect for $250. Because I'm a bit lazy when I'm seed spreading, I'm not going to do one per hole. I think I'm just going to kind of sprinkle it over. So 250 in 180 spots is perfect for me, the lazy gardener. Maybe I will rename my channel the Lazy Gardener. Really, lazy is relative though, right? I'm sure some people wouldn't even want to be doing this, so. Do you know what? I am going to fit more on this tray than I thought. The issue, the reason why I said that was because I already fit 4 this way, and I still have lots more room for at least 2 more rows. So I might need to do a second variety on this pan. It's interesting how much you do learn in your first year of flower farming. Like I said, I've gardened before, but starting a commercial flower farm, or what I hope to be a commercial flower farm, is already proving to be quite the learning curve. when I was researching soil blocks and everything like that, people use takeout containers and these small little meat trays that are reusable. And I was just like, why not just, pack them in? Why not? And now that I'm realizing, every seed germinates at a different time. So when you're mixing different varieties, it's not actually that helpful to have, these ones germinated, these ones not, and these ones, already an inch high. So I'm seeing why people are using smaller containers to soil block, because like if you're just doing one variety, it's fine. But if you're mixing varieties, you have to get all of them happy at the same time. And quite often some are sprouting before others. And then it's like you take the humidity dome off and hope that the other ones are going to be happy. Or what I did notice was my lace flower were getting leggy, and it wasn't because of light, it was because they didn't want the heat mat. I had the heat mat there for, I think, the eucalyptus, and the lace flower did not want the heat. So they were being leggy and stretching because they wanted to get away from the bottom heat. So I hope I didn't completely fail with those lace flower seedlings, because, yeah, I really wanted them for a filler. But like I said, live and learn. Now I know to do smaller amounts with fewer varieties. So even though I could probably fit another variety on here, I'm not sure that I'm going to do it because, oh, look at that. I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 100 just right there. Oh. Anyway, I think I'm just going to do Snapdragons here because lesson learned, and I don't want to relearn that lesson if I don't have to. Yeah. So I think this will just be Snapdragons, even if it is way too many soil blocks. So I'm probably going to stop there. I don't know why I'm still continuing. That is 200. There's 20 in each unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 20. That's 200. That's crazy. So, like I said, I have 250 Snapdragon seeds. And if I am going to do my lazy method of just sprinkling and not being super careful about one per cell, I think 250 will be perfect for this. So yeah, I'm going to plunk these in. Alright, I'm not sure if my seed packet gave me way more than 250, but I have more. I'm guessing about 20 left. So I'm going to do another one. Another 20 units, that's what I meant. Okay, 20 didn't exactly fit in one area, so I think I probably did about 15 and 15, and I'm just gonna plop the rest of my seeds in there and be good to go. All right, I am done. I filled up my entire tray of Snapdragons, and I will place a humidity dome on top with no bottom heat, and yeah, can't wait for these to germinate. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.